I don't care now, guys. I'm tired of this BS. This war. And people shitting on Peacemaker. Well, certain people shitting on Peacemaker, not everybody. Majority of people love Peacemaker. I'm one of them. I'm a DC guy. I'm open to all interpretations of DC, but I see people shitting on Peacemaker because how is that their humor is not for them. They're all about the dick jokes, stuff like that. How they the Justice League. And I see some pretty crazy guy on Twitter, you know him by the name of Mercury, accusing James Gunn of being racist because Ray Fisher is not in that Justice League picture. I'm spoiling here, guys. You know the Justice League shows up, but Jason Momoa and Ezra Miller really the ones that only show up. But Cyborg's not there and Batfleck's not there. But Mercury is accusing James Gunn of being racist. Well, the whole fucking show had strong female and black leads in it. Two of them, Mern and Adebayo. And also the whole show dealt with racism. The KKK is involved. Oh, white supremacy was involved. Who was the father of Chris? Yes, Right Dragon. What was Right Dragon? A Nazi. Basically a Nazi. Oh, fucking racism. And everybody, I see people say, yeah, they made Aquaman a joke and stuff. And I'm like, do you know the context of the fucking show? And some people, people make that jokes, they see that clip and they say, oh yeah, but I haven't watched the show. I'm like, fucking watch the show. Because that joke goes right to the first episode. And I don't care if I'm spoiling it for you guys. I'm sorry. But I'm just pissed. The first episode, when Chris wakes up, when Coach in hospital is allowed to leave, the first person he talks to is a janitor, right? The janitor. You see in the later episode, the janitor brings Chris Peacemaker to the school to talk to the kids, right? If you remember that. And, they talk about Peacemaker's like, he says, I'm a hero. And he's like, you're not a hero. And he starts naming off names of the Justice League and Aquaman, and Peacemaker says, Aquaman fucks fish. And if Peacemaker's character, he starts shitting on the other characters, Batman, Superman, etc., etc. You know why? Because Peacemaker believes anything he reads on the internet or he hears. He's not stupid, but he's ignorant, and he'll believe some stuff. He's not really stupid, and he's jealous of them because they get all the recognition. The Justice League gets the recognition by the public as the heroes that everybody knows that saves him from Steppenwolf, I guess. And he doesn't get any recognition. He's been a prisoner. He's been in Bellweave, suicide. He doesn't get any recognition. He's jealous. So he's ignorant. So he believes what they say. Because he wants to be recognized as a hero. But I see people see clips and stuff like that. Clips. Oh yeah, this is not for me. I'm like, why? Because you saw clips and you didn't see the show. So you have the right to judge, based on one clip from the finale, not without knowing the context. Everybody's allowed their opinion, but opinions have to be valid. Back up your opinion. And I see people saying, the clips and stuff. Like, you know what? You ever fucking watch a show? Your opinion is not valid. I watched all 8 episodes. I'm doing a spoiler review tomorrow, and I'm gonna rant more tomorrow. And I'm gonna have guests on. They're gonna be rant too. They're probably gonna rant too. They're gonna call you people out. And guess what? You know what? Jason Momoa and Ezra Miller. What happened? You know how Gunn be able to get him? Gunn asked Momoa if he wanted to come on. And he didn't expect. Gunn said he didn't expect Momoa to come on. To accept. Momoa said yes because he wanted to work with Gunn. Ezra Miller, I'm not sure, but Ezra Miller was in Australia, and his shot was on a Marvel studio because they were shooting Marvel stuff like that. Thor 4 and whatever, and Guardians is shooting there. And they wanted to work for Gunn. You think these actors don't mind their characters at times being fun? All you want is seriousness? Okay. But I don't mind humor and some stuff. This show is not all about humor. There's a lot of humor in it, I agree. But you know what? If you really watch the show and there's themes in this fucking show. Maybe watch the show and realize what the themes are. You want to know what? I'm spoiling this whole thing. Racism. KKK. Chris's father. White Dragon. Bio mentioning that one episode 4, that his father's not a good guy and his father's a racist. Chris knew that. White supremacy. How it's there in the real world. It's still there. And this show showed it. Okay? Okay? Also, let's talk about the ending. Also, the ending. I'm spoiling the ending. If you haven't seen the season finale, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna spoil it. The one Joff, the one that takes over the detective. She explains to Chris why they're doing this. They're saying their alien race is dying, and they need that Kel thing. That big alien thing to help them survive, to make that whatever the good for them to survive. And she explains to him why they're taking over humans' bodies in the government and high profile positions because they've seen the same thing happen to the human race that they ignore science, this disease, etc. Kind of like the real world right now. And they believe possessing the human body or taking over, that's the only way they can help humanity survive. And Chris was listening to that, but Chris is like, the flashback scenes, Chris is like, he had a choice. He could have agreed or not agreed. He just decided to shoot her or shoot him, whoever Joff is. I don't know if it's a male or female. And decide, no, this is still wrong. This is still wrong. It's about alien survival and human survival too. Also, Diebeard, or John Alamus' character. We find out the reason why he dyed his beard because he basically calls himself a loser. And no woman would date him and stuff like that. People saw him as a loser. Happens in the real world. People. Every character in that show developed. Chris developed. He became more mature as time went on. Became more trustworthy as the people. He trusted Annabelle. She broke that trust, but he trusted her again. He got developed from hardcore, became more open. Hardcore is all tough inside, but she became more open. Myrn, what he's learned about the bodies possessed, what the terrible person that person was before Myrn was possessed by the butterfly, and how he could feel that person's memories with the terrible stuff he's done, the racism, all that stuff, the underlying themes. Chris's past with his brother, how he's not his fault, how he feels so guilty for that. Yeah, the humor is all. But all you see is the humor, James Gunn. It's not your DC. It's not Snyder. It's all about. It's all. Oh, it's not. They're not taking it seriously. You know what? Watch the fucking show. For context, please. Don't judge something based on clips without watching the show because there's fucking themes in this show that people forget to ignore, which I'm going to talk about tomorrow. Watch the show because if you actually watch the show, some of the jokes might make sense, okay? And the thing about Vigilante, he doesn't get cues he doesn't know sarcasm. He's kind of like Sheldon in a way. And I just go, okay. Okay? It's all about the humor. It's not your thing. Oh, and this stuff, the great Mercury, blah, blah, blah. You accuse James Gunn of being racist because Steinberg was in that scene. Newsflash, this whole show has strong black character leads. Adebayo and Myrn. Adebayo saved Earth. She saved Earth. If you fucking watch the show, Mercury, you would know. But you're biased, so fuck you. And there, I'm done with this. I'm gonna go on more of it tomorrow because I have more people in the probably want to get their rant off. But yeah, I'm sick of this, you guys. Like seriously, if you watch the show and if you still don't like it, fine. But if you take stuff out of context without watching the show and you base it off clips, then you fucking miss out a lot of things because of what the stuff I just made. There's a lot of themes involved in this show that James Gunn has put out, but you choose to ignore it. Because of your bias, pure bias towards something. Your opinions are not valid in my book. Too bad. Too bad. Okay? I'm not. You know what? If I lose subscribers, great. If I gain subscribers, awesome. But like, share, subscribe, comment below. But yeah, I don't care. You know what? Just don't be. You know what? I'm just ending it here.